Hey guys, this is going to be the first monthly layout update for 2022. So with that said, it's been a while since I've done a layout update and everything else. So let's go ahead and take kind of a tour and a update on everything. So let's go ahead and get started. First off, there's a ton of new rolling stock on the layout. So I'm not going to point everything out, but you guys can take a look for yourselves. There's a lot of new releases and stuff floating around and everything. So, anyways, first up, this is a log loadout from the forest to the rail cars. So that will be this back corner, and that comes up into the main, and then we finally laid the double track for the passing siding. So that starts over here. And you can hold a good sized train in there. So, and then just want to point out I finally got two F7 or FP9As for Algoma, 1754 and 55. I will say this, Intermountain kind of did a sucky job on them. Being one came with QSI and the other one came with ESU lock sound. So they suck to run together. They're fighting each other. This is the first time I've ran them together. Just got the second one today. And looks like I'm going to put ESU lock sound in the other one. Gotta add a lot of details, modify some things, stuff like that. So when those projects come on the table, I'll do a video on how I'm doing them and everything else. So also picked up some LS&I cars from my buddy. So, and then since we're over here on the inside main, we finally got the trestle built. Still got a lot of work going into this bridge. It's not done, but we're getting there. Got the re-railers in and everything else. And then right now, just for temporary, we've got some plexiglass up right here. It's a little taller than what we will have. This is some really thin plexiglass, so it moves. Also gotta fix some of the fascia, but it's all work in progress. And then right here, this is a rail fan park. So we plan on putting a steam engine right here instead of the old box car. And then we did do a little bit of scenery, mainly just a little bit of ballast work and the road back by the gravel and the coal mine here. We also have some newer coal cars in here as well that we just picked up and stuff like that. And I think I've said this in the past, this coal mine, this one here, and then the flood loader that'll be over here on that same track will be able to be controlled by two people. One person will load the main part of the car, and then the other person will add the flooded top. So they'll do this. All these are going to be live loads. All the fake loads are coming out. So, and that is the start to the gravel company. And over here, this is my dad's work in progress, maintenance away, locomotive facility, car shops, all that. So, and then the yard is over here, and he laid this entire yard. So this works, everything besides the diamond on the opposite side of the yard, which we'll show you in a minute. Like I said, they don't like to stay up too well. So, but it's better than nothing. This yard's got a caboose track, what will be a car shop / maintenance away track. So right here will be the maintenance track for the maintenance equipment and snow removal equipment. And then this will go back into two tracks. One where the gun is will be for the switcher, and then the other two tracks will be for a 2-track car shop. And then we got the what will be the steam program slash passenger car repair shop. So we'll either one have the big boy parked somewhere over there, or passenger cars in there. 6-stall roundhouse, 130-foot turntable, and where all the locomotives are sitting is how it'll be. And then right here, this track is just going to be a sanding track, single track sanding line, I think with one sand tower and a small little fueling rack as well. And this is just the direct entrance into the turntable. And if you come down here, this is the runaround track. You gotta go up the yard lead and then bypass the yard lead on the other side. You run right in front of the yard office. There's a little backside job for the transload for lumber. They get 2 boxcars and 2 I-beams or 4 flats. So we'll go ahead and jump to the other side. Okay guys, I know I said I was going to jump to the other side, but I forgot to show you this. This is the cement plant. They get the gravel from the quarry, mix it, and it ends up being transloaded into the semis and cement trucks. I'm thinking about getting Medusa cement, I believe it is, and modifying the building to fit right here and get some dry cement hoppers for this. So now we'll hop to the other side. Alright guys, so over here is the mess of crossovers and diamonds to the yard and to the branch line and outside main, inside main stuff. So that is all right here. Starts here. So we already took a look at the other side, but this is the other side of the locomotive shops and the transload. And this is my dad's little section that he's working on. There is going to be crossovers here, industries in between the crossovers. He's kind of trying to recreate, I believe it's Pickett Co-op and all that off the Wisconsin Southern. So that's his job that he's doing here. This whole center is his idea. This side wraps around, and then he did the yard. The only thing that I've decided on how it's going to be is the locomotive facility over there, but everything else was his idea for the center here. So I think this is going to be an industry or something like that, not really sure. Again, this is his area. Back in the back there, we've got the John Deere dealership. It'll receive 1 flat car, and that's pretty much it for back in that section. Right here's the diamond that comes out of the yard, and you'll come around the branch and you can enter and exit what will be 2-track staging for coal cars, and then a rotary dumper that's actually going to dump coal. And then we added a little expansion here for some mainly for this track to be able to jump, but also added some room for scenery. This is going to be a quick trip truck stop. We got the cat scale, car wash, fuel pumps for semis, fuel pumps for cars, semi parking. And then right here, my dad's still working on this in front of the coal unloading facility, but we'll figure out what's going on there when he's done. Back in the back corner is going to be the paper mill, the rotary dumper for the wood chip cars. There's going to be an I-beam loadout track, track for the box cars, and a track for clay slurry tanks. So, and then coming around, also over here on the inside main, you got a switch back behind the little yard goat shed and sawmill. It's a track where they just store all the I-beams that are being unloaded, or I-beams, bulkheads, anything that hauls raw logs. So your switcher will come in, shove the gons in first usually, and then all the bulkheads in next, and then it'll keep people pretty busy. You can keep a lot of loaded log cars in here. So, and then up here, the lumber that is cut, that goes straight to the transload, gets put on here. Same with the I-beams back here, and they get trucked out. Then the wood chip cars get loaded here as well, go into the yard, and will eventually end up way down at the paper mill. And then we added the runaround track right here, which right now the local switch job is sitting on. It's got cars for the sawmill and for the grain elevator storage place. The grain elevator is still undecided on where we're going with it, so that is to be determined yet. So, and then we also have in the back, it's going to be coiled steel and heavy equipment. So they'll get coiled steel in there, and they make generators, tractors, you name it. So that's, right now for some reason they've got a lot of coil cars. Usually there's a flat car inside the building, 3 coil cars outside, and a box car sitting where the NS coil shield is. And then that comes back around, and right here it's still kind of undecided. Right now we're just using it for coil cars. I'd like the coil cars loaded somewhere else, but right now for some reason we use that as a loadout. So, but anyways guys, that is pretty much what's going on with the layout. So, I will say this, we have been getting a lot of new equipment and stuff to run, and there's a lot of stuff that they're coming out with that is 95% correct, and then there's 5% incorrect shit put on them. So like these F40s from Rapido, there's a lot of little add-on details and subtractions we gotta do and changes to the roof of those. So those are coming up for projects. So, but anyways guys, that is it for the layout update. I'm going to quickly go ahead and video the next video, which is the locomotive project and freight car project video. So, but anyways guys, have a good one. Hope you had a great holidays, and we'll see you next month.